Next up, at UFC 290, we have the main
Brother
card
Bo.
opener. We have Bo Nickal taking on Tresean Gore. Bo Nickal, only 4-0 in his career. He's actually finally fighting somebody with an appropriate record for him to fight, but the skill set's going to be probably a bit of a gap. Bo Nickal, he's undefeated. Every win is by stoppage. If you don't know who he is, he's a phenomenal college wrestler. He's taking on Tresean Gore. He's 4-2 in his career, 3-2 in his last 5. He's coming off his first official UFC win. We don't need to spend a ton of time on this, right? Just very quickly, Bo Nickal is a multiple-time national champion wrestler. He's been wrestling since he was 5 years old. He's been accomplishing things in this country and in many other countries across the world. He has competed at a very high level, but also on big stages. I watched Bo Nickal wrestle at Madison Square Garden. He wrestled
Jordan
Ben
Burroughs.
Askren. No, Ben Askren. No, I watched Jordan Burroughs wrestle Ben Askren, and I watched Bo Nickal. Bo Nickal wrestled somebody else at that same event. Anyway,
that Jordan Burroughs Ben Askren was fucking embarrassing.
He just ran right through him.
It looked like Askren never wrestled a day in his fucking life. Yeah, it's crazy that they were like. Obviously, I mean,
Olympians,
that shows how when you're at the top percent, how different it is even from the close guys to the top 1%. It's great.
It is. I mean, he was an Olympian. And he got smoked. Like, it wasn't even close. But anyway, Bo Nickal has accomplished anything you could ever want to accomplish in wrestling. But he also grappled as well. Didn't he? He grappled Gordon Ryan. And, it was like a little playful
fucking
type.
suplexed his ass.
It was a little playful, but it's not like Bo Nickal went out there and got submitted in 30 seconds. It was I don't want to say competitive, right? I don't want to misrepresent what it was.
He knows positioning.
Exactly. Bo Nickal is not just some clueless wrestler. Obviously, he's got to work on the striking, but he's taking on Tresean Gore. Tresean Gore is heavy-handed, but he's a wrestler. He wants to come forward. He wants to wrestle. That's what he wants to be. That's how he won his regional fights. That's how he won his last fight. And the reality is he could even gun-shy in his feet. He doesn't even let his hands go and throw it all behind. So there's this weird narrative out there that the only reason Bo Nickal took down Jamie Pickett is because he kneed him in the balls. Was there a nut knee? Probably, right? You watch the tape, it probably was there. But if you genuinely think Bo Nickal was struggling with that takedown and wasn't going to get the takedown, needed the nut, that's just an absurd, random plot line. And I know everybody wants to be the weird comment section
one of those
hero.
Where both things are true. He got the takedown because of the nut shot, but he probably... The odds are he was going to get a takedown regardless.
No matter what. Yeah, and it's like, but people want to use that as like, oh, he looked sus in his last fight. Oh, he's going to get checked in this fight. Tresean Gore's the guy. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Tresean Gore. It's just a horrific style matchup for this guy. Your strength is wrestling. You're fighting the most accomplished wrestler in the UFC right now. Good luck. Good luck. Like, that's just, you're going to take him down? So... I know there's a lot of people, they want to be the comment section hero. Oh, I told you so. People say wild shit so that next week, whatever. There's a surprising amount of people saying Tresean Gore is going to get this done. Bo Nickal's not going to be able to take him down. There's this one chick, Dana, whatever the hell her name is. She started down that path and people jumped at Danielle Brooks. People jumped down her throat in the comment section. She just walked that back so fast. Oh, I think he'll get the takedown.
Wait, who is that?
She's in the comment section. She only comments like when she disagrees, and she was like, Tresean Gore's takedown.
On our comment section?
Yeah. Takedown Danielle Brooks.
Danielle Brooks? Does she have a profile picture?
No. She goes, Tresean Gore's takedown defense is 81%. Like, implying that matters. It doesn't matter. Bo Nickal's going to win this fight. That is not disrespectful to Tresean Gore. It's just a horrible style matchup. Your strength is his strength, and unfortunately, he's been doing it since he was 2 years old. And there's no starstruck with Bo Nickal. There's no, the moment. He's already competed at a monster pay-per-view. He's competed on international stages. He dominates this fight. I mean, you obviously agree.
Yeah, I do think he dominates the fight, but, I think I'm in one of those camps where it's like, I don't know if I've seen enough to trust him with, minus 1,400 type odds, like that type of situation. I mean, in my mind, in this fight, he should be the favorite. Obviously, he has just a wild advantage. He's always going to have that advantage against everyone he fights. He's going to have a wild advantage. So he's always probably going to be a favorite in the fight. The person that's going to end up beating Bo Nickal is somebody that's going to be a very fast, dynamic striker that can kind of snipe him on his entries, somebody that's kind of scared to shoot on a little bit. Obviously, they have to have decent takedown defense as well, but you need some sort of a dynamic striker. And yes, Tresean Gore has power when he does throw. But as you mentioned, he just will just kind of hold on to those shots. And it feels like it's going to be one of these situations where he's going to be like, I think I can defend this guy. I trust my wrestling. I think I can defend these takedowns. Let me wait for the takedown, defend it, and then I'll pour on my offense. And by the time he's waiting for a takedown, I mean, you're not going to defend a takedown versus a guy like Bo Nickal. I agree. I am in that camp that, yes, the nut shot led to the takedown. There's no questioning that. It was, and then he was taken down. But we've seen enough where he can get the takedowns. I mean, he's a fucking world-class fucking wrestler. And Tresean Gore is a wrestler as well, and that's probably the worst thing that he can be, as you mentioned, in this matchup. So I'm on the Bo Nickal play, but I don't fully trust him just yet to start laying like crazy money on him and all that stuff. And Tresean's he's a dangerous guy if he lands.
Yeah, he's tough. He's athletic. He hits hard. And that's what I'm saying. None of the breakdown is a slight against him. It's more just... It's just a bad matchup. That's just what's going to happen sometimes, right? So, good for him for even taking this fight. Nobody else would even take the fight. So good for him stepping up. He got his first UFC win, earned it. Everybody counted him out.
And he has kind of, what's actually kind of funny about this is he has kind of humbled himself, right? He was talking before his like UFC debut, like, I'm going to be the double champion. I'm going to be this. I'm going to be that. And he was like the taunting wild guy. You saw him settle down in the, oh my God, my power just flickered. My monitor just went out.
Well, you're still fine,
here?
so
okay.
Keep going. Yeah, you're good.
I can't see anything right now, but literally my monitor is just completely out right now because I think lightning strike. I think it's about to come back on, though. But you saw him start to settle down in that Frem fight. He was a lot more focused, went back to his wrestling. It's come back on now.
Just hurry up, because now we got to get through this because...
Why?
There it is. Oh, ta-da. I don't know.
No, my power didn't go out. It was light. It was like a surge that just...
I know. Thank God you have the battery backup.
Nothing else happened. It was just that one monitor.
Jesus Christ. Let's go.
But I think that conservativism is going to hurt him in this fight. I kind of wish that he was more of the wild guy for this kind of matchup. But
I did a breakdown. I forget what the fight was, but you jumped down my throat because you were trying to be Mr. Funny Turd Burger. But I said something like, you're going to get taken down. Just accept the fact that you're going to get taken down and let your hands go. Just immediately just like buckle in, like, let's go, dude. And just get ready and just start bombing as he comes in. You will get taken down. You're not going to defend a takedown. So don't worry about the takedown. Just worry about bombing away as soon as he gets near you. And maybe you'll get him to question his entries. That's your best bet.
Oh my God, happened again.
$9,800. I hear the lightning and the thunder.
Every time the lightning hits somewhere, my monitor goes out.
Yeah. $9,800 in DraftKings is absurd, but I think he wins by first round submission, as he has been, so he'll probably end up being worth that price point. So I think you kind of got to do it, which sounds crazy. But then you got Artem saying Daniel Brooks is cool. See my comments. Yeah, I went a little hard there. My point was there's a lot of people like her that are starting to, Tresean Gore could get it done. 80, like her whole thing was 81% takedown defense. And also, maybe she's cool on your channel, but 99% of the comments are just, you're wrong, here's why. And I hate that crap. Become a premium member for only $10 a month, and I promise I won't say your name negatively on this channel.